In a recent video, I did a comparison of the different types of mosquito repellents available currently in Thailand and determined that by far the best solution was to use a lotion, and in particular a natural-based lotion, and I believe firmly that Zapfré was the best choice there. So I thought I would take things one step further and try to compare Zapfré to some other brands of lotion to see which one not only smells the best, is the most effective, but also how easy is it to apply. So we have obviously Zapfré and two other brands. So let's go ahead and we'll compare the three of them and we'll see which one comes out on top. So here we are with our first brand to try. So a quick drop onto the arm, like so. And the first test, of course, is how does it smell? Oh, that actually smells rather nice. I'm getting hints of lavender coming through here. So let's rub this one in. And I can already tell it's taking quite a bit of effort to rub in here. And it feels quite greasy actually. So this is taking a lot of effort here. Now, this will be a problem for Farang who, like me, probably have hairier arms. It won't be a problem for Thai people, but it is worth thinking about if you are a Farang visiting Thailand. Yeah, that is a lot of effort to get this rubbed in. And even then, I'm still feeling slightly greasy here. There's a definite sheen to my skin. Oh, it smells absolutely amazing, and rather bizarrely, that smell reminds me of my grandma. I think she wore a perfume like this. So that does bring back some nice memories, but this is a lot of effort to get rubbed in here. And even with all that rubbing and pushing around, there's a texture to my skin, there's a sheen to it, it's shiny. Now, I don't know if this product would leave a stain on your clothing because it is so greasy. But what I will say is, it smells fantastic. That cannot be denied. But the difficulty I had in getting this one rubbed in and absorbed, and even then, I don't know if it's coming across on camera or not, but there's a definite sort of sheen to my skin. It feels greasy. All we can do is give it like 30 minutes and see if any mosquitoes come and bite me. I'm hoping they don't, but that will be the test we'll show at the end of this video. So now on to test number 2. So this brand we will put onto my arm, but we will use a different area of the arm this time. So we put a drop on there, and let's see how this one rubs in. But before we get to that, let's give it a smell. Actually, very little smell here. A very slight hint of perfume, but not at all strong. But how well does it rub in? And I can already tell, not at all well. This is extremely greasy actually. And it's taking a lot of effort to get this one absorbed. And I'm rubbing like a maniac here, and it still feels wet to the touch. Oh boy, this is the greasiest one yet. So that's about as good as I can get it. And once it's rubbed in, very little aroma, a slight hint of perfume, but not a lot. And despite rubbing it, my skin is still greasy. And what concerns me is, if you're wearing a really nice shirt and you start applying this, I think there's a possibility it could leave a stain on your shirt, so that is something worth thinking about. Yeah, this is not applying at all well, unfortunately. I'm sure I'm protected from mosquito bites, but I just feel quite greasy. It's not a nice feeling. Same with the first one we tried. It's been 5 or 10 minutes, and that one, this part of the arm still feels a bit greasy. This arm, or this part of the arm I should say, feels extremely greasy. I guess at the end of the day, if they stop mosquitoes biting, that's all that matters, but I don't like this sensation of my arm feeling a little bit greasy. And finally, we have Zapfré in the 5 milliliter on the go pack. So again, obviously I'm biased here, but I think this is just wonderful packaging. I really liked how this turned out, but let's give Zapfré a try, and we'll use a fresh arm so as not to get it mixed in with the other brands. So we'll put a dab, in fact that's more than a dab, that's probably more than you need for most of your body. So let's see how this rubs in. And I don't know how well this is coming across on camera, but it's being absorbed extremely efficiently. And whilst I did actually apply just a little bit too much, it's rubbing in nicely. And even just from this distance, I'm picking up a wonderful aroma of the vetiver grass and eucalyptus. Now, if you are a male and you forgot to apply your aftershave in the morning, if you apply a bit of Zapfré, you are going to smell absolutely amazing, and the ladies will love you for that. It's a really wonderful aroma, and as I said in the last video, vetiver grass is something that is used in a lot of high-end perfumes and colognes. So this is a really nice smell, and already I can tell a major difference. Obviously you won't see it well on camera, but my skin is not at all greasy, whereas there's a sheen to this arm that is not present on this arm. So once again, and obviously people will come at me and say, yo, you're just being biased here. Try it for yourselves. Try some Zapfré, try the other brands, and you tell me if you can sense a difference, because I certainly can. Now, the first one we tried, that's a beautiful smell. The second one, basically no smell, just a very slight hint of perfume. And the Zapfré, a wonderful aroma. It is quite a marked difference. And depending on what sort of clothing you're wearing, I personally wouldn't be comfortable wearing a nice shirt and getting some of those other brands rubbed into it, because I think it will probably leave a stain. The Zapfré is completely dry on my arm because it's been fully absorbed, and there's no danger of me getting any greasy marks on my trousers or my shirt. These two arms, can't really say that with them, but this was a quick test comparing Zapfré to some of the other brands out there, and once again I have to say that Zapfré comes out on top. So I hope you found this interesting, and if you did, please do leave a like. Do make sure you are subscribed to this channel for all the latest news, and there will be a lot of videos showing you the highlights of Thailand and all the joys it has to offer. So thank you for watching, and before we go, here is a quick recap of how these lotions performed after 30 minutes sitting out here with lots of mosquitoes. So it's been 30 minutes and I've been sitting here with a lot of mosquitoes buzzing around, and I'm pleased to say neither arm has been bitten. So clearly all these products are effective. They do what they claim they will do. Really, it comes down to personal preference, and obviously I like the smell and the ease of application of Zapfré. That's not to say the other products are bad. They smell good, they eventually rubbed in, but even after 30 minutes, I can feel a slight greasiness on this arm that is not present on this arm. So this was the Zapfré arm, of course. So take from that what you will, but again, thank you all for watching.